Hey bros, welcome back. Queen Venus Company. It's day 66, midday. So I goofed up a little bit and I started an episode and forgot to record. But we've had a big development. We're outside Edelwald here. We got the Lindworm Slayer event, Dietmar here. He is the son of Dirk the Dragon Slayer. Perhaps you've heard of him. And fortunately, I tabbed out to check the wiki to see what was up. I've never had this event. So I tabbed out to check the wiki and realized my recording light wasn't on. So here we are. This is Dietmar. So we had to pay 5,000 crowns to recruit Dietmar. I would be mad if we were looking at stats alone. His star placement is pretty lousy. You know, if, like, first of all, he starts out at level 1, paid 31 daily. So, pricey to employ. But we got a freaking famed coat. And just so you have an idea, if you haven't seen this before, I think you get the same thing every time with him. This is just his like standard loadout. So our Decayed Coat of Scales, 240 for 36 fatigue. This is 237 for 20 fatigue. That's phenomenal. And he came with a fighting spear. He came with this heavy mail coif, which does not have vision impairment, so that's a great ranged bro dome piece. And I'm gonna go ahead and swap out Volmar's Decayed Coat of Scales with this Heritage Lizard's coat. This spear I think we'll go ahead and throw maybe on Adler for now. And I want to get this helmet in play as well. I think we'll throw that on Wolfram, and that bumps him up from 40% nimble to 42. But we've essentially paid 5 grand for a decent famed armor and a fighting spear. I'll take that, and a nice coif at that. Dietmar himself, I don't think I'm gonna keep this guy, honestly. That's a nice roll, but he's a pessimist and 8. So this guy will finish like somewhere around Gunther the Crawler, I think. And I think Gunther will very likely finish with significantly higher melee skill. I still can't be convinced this isn't kind of a cursed seed with stat rolls. And I love starting at 64 melee skill. I just don't trust myself. I would think maybe the best case scenario we can hope for given our track record is like 84 melee skill, probably around 84-30. I don't think that's particularly good. We can get that from someone we're paying, half price. So I'm going to dismiss Dietmar. That's a very cool event. I'm glad we got it just for the gear alone. But son of Dirk the Dragon Slayer, good luck to you. We'll send you off with the buckler. I know it just gives it right back, but whatever. Okay, so this is great, man. I just like, I want to swap around maybe some armors too here. I kind of think 290, and this is 311. 45 for Unicorn. Maybe we do a gear swap here, or at least something like that. 55 fatigue, 37 for Raymond. Maybe we just do a complete gear swap here. Yeah. All right, that works. So this is not Unicorn. Looks like Unicorn. It's actually Raymond. We've done a gear swap, and Volmar has this nice coat, so good stuff. We also, I missed recording this. We also stopped in Edelwald to hit up the taxidermist, and we got some more of these wolf mantles. We're not quite sure what to do with this one yet. We got additional fur padding, which looks really good. Damage ignore reduced by 33%. I kind of wonder if that's what we put here. Or bone plating. I need like I need to think how we start using these armor attachments, because we have quite a few just collecting dust. So all right, so my thinking today is we head off into the wilderness. We need 2 more orc fights, and then I'm hoping we can find, without going too far south, I'm hoping we can find some orc fights somewhere in here, get this ambition done, and then we head up north and maybe look for some more barbarian camps, look for Icy Cave, and then we'll look for the hunting ground. All right, so let's get right to it. I think we either shoot off from this road here. We could go south. There's some peasants. Just go through the woods here, I suppose. Cemetery of the Poor. Low level, undead, very close to a settlement. Maybe we hit that up on the way back. Not super interested in it right now. Okay. Would say we pop up on those mountains, but it's nighttime. Let's see what we got in here. This undead. Ruins of Orcbane Keep. That looks like undead or brigands, but it's got it's got orc in the name. I think that's good enough for me. Maybe we swap in here. We'll do something like that. Got a hammer on Unicorn. Okay. All right, let's jump in and see what this is. Lo and behold, Orcbane Keep has orcs. Who knew? Whoa. 15 youngins. Okay. What do we do here? Well, that's a start. We could pop back. Why don't we do that? Let's wait. No, I didn't realize I could. Okay, so we want to take out double grippers here. That's a good start. And we cannot hands with him. Our new guy is stuck down in a hole. Okay. I wish we could split here. He misses. Bro. Okay, we want, again, no double grippers. There's a line right there. This is working out pretty well. We can't see over this damn bush. That sucks. Okay. Why don't you hop in there? I hope they don't try to destroy my damn shield. I didn't think about that. Those little baby hatchets aren't gonna do much though. I'll just hang out here, I guess. Yeah, that works. He got stunned out. And we get up here. And we swap to the fighting spear. I don't know. I'll just finish it out there. And we can whip from here. Let's pop up, maybe. And we'll end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard them chop his shield. Split shield. Alright, we've got to stop this nonsense. I'm not going to lose a famed shield over some bullshit like this. So, wait there. Did he at least attack the shield? We could fire a bolt down in there. We could fire a bolt there. I'm going to wait for now. Okay. Our tank is stunned, which is exactly what we did not want to happen. Let's get double grippers out of the way, or we'll just straight hit a shield. armed with shield there. I see. Okay. Let's wait here. Dog? I think we can dog safely here. Okay, yeah, that's another axe though. Didn't phase him. We can split. Okay. Can't hands to anything. So we're one action point short, and can't do anything with the long axe either. I could put a dog. I think that's probably a dead dog though. Right, fine. Let's get some training experience in here, I think. This is Unicorn. We'll hit him. And then just end our turn. We can whack him. Okay, we can wait. And new guy. New guy. Okay, how about you hit there and get a kill? Okay, you get a kill. You don't get a kill. And... oh. Volmar can go there. Hammer that guy. Okay. And stab. Wow, that guy's tough cookie. I'm gonna wait here. And I doubt we can get a twofer, but that's XP for Volmar. And maybe down here. Okay, did he get that or Gunther the Crawler? Let's try to get more XP on the new dudes. And that still didn't bother him one bit. Okay. Okay. Bonk. Wait. New guy. This is Gunther. Trying to get your kills, buddy. You're not really doing much to help me out on that. Fall back. Unicorn just finished that guy off. And new dude. Adler's doing work. A Bonnie. Wolf. Till. Okay. Volmar we could get a kill on. I'm gonna wait. Go here. Try to pop him. Okay. Can you get this? No, he's out of gas. Alright, I'm gonna give this to probably Volmar. Okay. 106, bonk. And then Volmar can come in. Or Adler. There it is. Alright, nice XP for the bros, I hope. New guys. Adler at 376, Volmar 393, and Gunther 308. Didn't have much luck. Hit a few shields, but we got some furs and quite a few tools. Alright. Let's just repair some things up here. All these cleavers will sell well. Look at that. Fantastic. Alright, pretty good money coming in there, it looks like. A couple hundred and then furs. And we got one more orc fight done, so that's pretty handy. Okay. Keep going north. Oh my god. That's insane. I just don't think we're quite ready for that. So let me put it this way. I think we could beat this camp. I think we could potentially beat it with no losses. I think we would come out with injuries all over the place. Unholds are always a threat, and then lots of reavers. That's like, what is lots? That could potentially be like 12 to 14, right? That's insane. If like half those guys have hammers, double gripped axes, and then we're basically getting bogged down by unholds. I'm sure they'll, you know, probably 3 armored unholds with my luck. Maybe 2. Yeah, that's too much. I'm not interested in that right now. Ancient temple. What is that? Okay, that's, you can get holy water. So we'll make note of that. And probably stop back by before we do, oh, what's it called? The, you know, one of the big undead in-game location. Cave of the Flesh Eaters, all right. Here's our final orc locale. We didn't get any levels. Fair enough. All right, let's knock this out. Hopefully get some nice orc weapons from this one. So far, not. Okay, okay. Excellent. Now we just need to get those. That is a rare shot there. Let's take the 76. Flip. Throw. And we'll back up. He doesn't have a shot at all. Okay, move up. All right, now we'll back up. Okay. You have to be careful here. How do we pop up there? Anything we can do here? No. Nope. All right. Okay. Alright, we missed with the, or they missed with the chain. Where'd that go? I don't like that. Max in one turn. Okay, that's fine. Nice work, dude. All right. Oof. 98 damage, that's it. Okay, that's not bad, and we got both of what we wanted. So that's very good. And our ambition is done. Before we tick anything, we have plenty of room. That's good to see. Let's go ahead and get our reward. No? Fine. All right. We got a level for Gunther. Gunther will definitely be nimble as a miner. He's going to get some more fatigue at some point, though. And probably dodge is in order. It will definitely get quick hands. It's just kind of a staple. All right, where are we going? Tell everyone it was the Queen Weenus who won here. I like how it keeps calling us the Queen Weenus. I had to sneeze. Okay. Holy shit. All right. Well, that was fast. Oh. Okay. I want to put out 237 minus 20. So this is what I'm thinking. Or we put bone plating on this thing. Oh man. So my thinking here is I want to be able to put a dog for surround bonus. But we don't. It might be an action point thing. 3 AP and 6 AP to swing it. Wait, so that's 9. So that should be good. Oh, it builds up 15 freaking fatigue. Okay, then we have to switch armor. Okay, I think that should work. All right. So 50. 15 fatigue, that's 30 fatigue. That should be fine. All right, here we go. All right, let's just back up one. Okay, I think this is a win. Yeah, we got this. Whew. Oh man, that's always stressful. Yes! Dude, that's not a bad cleaver. It's not a great one, but it's not an instant like, this sucks, I'm selling. Alright. That's good. I typically, like, I feel like, I haven't done this much, honestly, but the 2 times I've killed Madman, I don't get any bonus damage or get something like stupid like durability and max fatigue or something. So this will compare it to the 2-handed cleaver we have on hand, but what pops immediately, it's not much bonus damage, but it's quite a chunk of armor ignore. So I think this is going to be usable on Adler. That's a big win. You did well, Till. All right, let's just read it. Till cuts the madman down. His chest armor shatters and flies off his body, chunks of plate spinning and warbling into the air, and yet tethered together by some strange blue tendrils. Your men finally break through the icy cavern's entrance and slide down the declination. Till is quite all right, nodding smugly as he sheaths his weapon. Just a crazy fuck, Captain. You crouch beside the body. Ice contorts half the flesh, twisting it into nubs of black, and what isn't frozen is flaked by strangely sparkling rime. Despite his grisly state, the madman died with a wild grin still on his face. The eyes are a bright blue, and you see yourself in their gaze, a faceless silhouette. And then the color slowly slips away, not like you've seen before, but as though someone were dragging a curtain through a window, slowly sucking all color into the sockets. The corpse grins at you, but you refuse to believe that is what you saw. One of the mercenaries picks up the madman's bizarre armor and holds it at length. What do you figure this is? The plates dangle from one another by some strange blue gelatin, and the insides of the metal slats are coated in bubbling, twirling blues, as though it were the work of some celestial blacksmith. It is cool to the touch and gives beneath the slightest push of your finger. You've never seen or felt anything like it, but the armor itself is currently in an unusable state. You have the goop and the armor put into inventory. Scour the cave for more goods, which there are none. Before you leave the cave, you glance at the corpse one last time. You think you saw it move again, but surely it's the cold of the frozen north that is playing tricks on you. You gain broken ritual armor. You did well, Till. As you depart the cave, a local northerner covered in bare furs stands across the company. He looks at you and then the cave entrance. Do you speak the southern or native tongue? Keeping your guard, you confirm the former. He nods. And what did you see in that cave? Did you see it? You tell him nothing. You tell him you found nothing, only a madman. The stranger smirks. A madman? A madman is what you think you saw. It is within us all to speak warily of the unnatural, but not within us to recognize when nature herself takes a step back. Horrors are easier said than seen. This was no ordinary man, you fool, but the Ijarok, a transient spirit that shifts from one vessel to another. No one really knows what it looks like. The whole world is simply a series of masks, and it will happily go from one to the other, usually taking the shape of animals, sometimes a man if he is so weak. It is a being of absolute malice. It cannot be killed, no. It sees death, even its own, as entertainment. It remembers those who escape it. It remembers those it wishes to play with. I pray you've a face worth forgetting. You put your hand on the pommel of your sword and tell him that whatever mysticism and myth-making he's got left, he can keep it to himself. You saw the madman in the cave, and that's all he was, a man. The stranger nods again and backs off. As you wish, and may you travel well. Travel well. All right. What an episode. Jesus. I'm like a bit, I don't know. It's silly to say, right? But I'm just like overwhelmed. I'm pumped right now. I am pumped. I love getting famed items, man. All right, let's look at this. Rusty Warblade. Cleaver two-handed. Okay. So, this we got with pretty lousy damage roll, but 6 on the low end, 8 on the top end, and an additional 13% armor ignore, which I think is worth it. Anybody agree, disagree, you know? Let me know. But I think we have two options here, right? And one is we make Adler just a standard cleaver, and he uses Despoiler's Madness. Option 2, we make him a duelist, and he uses Sellsword's Gasher. Sellsword's Gasher, potential for unimpressive damage if we low roll, but that armor effectiveness, that's almost what? That's almost 30%, so 29% more effective against armor. That's pretty significant. I just think running a cleaver with almost 50% armor ignore, that's pretty good to me. So, very cool. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay. So what do we want to do now? Let's try to find... Let's just clear this fog. See if there's anything doable along here. And probably head back to Vardestead for a big sell. And then we could check... We could check Tonderborg. Yeah, we could check Tonderborg for any purchasable gear. Ooh, alright, let's see. So, maybe we want to go along. That didn't give us any info. Or we didn't find any camps, I should say. Hello? There's something. It's another orc cave, or orc area. We should be able to do that just fine. Just hold our noses. Why don't we do that and then we'll call it. We definitely want this necklace out. So we swap some things around here. Okay. And the dog goes back on wolf. Okay, let's get these necklaces doled out. Who do we really need? So we'll pop the chain in place of the hammer. And where did the mansplitter go? We'll give Unicorn a mansplitter and this, and we can give Till his necklace back. We have one remaining resolve necklace on Volmar. Okay. Need to get Volmar some more resolve. Alright. I'm always worried about I'm really worried about this shield getting broken. .57 defense. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just worried about it getting broken. I'd like to... I know it's not that good, but it does have -1 fatigue buildup, which is something. And I'd kind of like to save that for... assuming we don't find better. At any rate. Alright, let's see how far these guys come in. They've got cover. Too much cover. Is there any way we can get... That damn tree is in the way. Let's go here for now. Pop Ortwin back there. Hammer is not the best here. One, probably room mold goes up. So 1, 2, that's fine. This is the only guy we can hit. And he is tanking his ass off, too. Oh no, Gunther. This damn tree's gonna get us. And try going there. Can we get there? Yeah. That's a good place for the chain. And here we go. Very nice. Alright, let's eliminate this dude. Okay, we at least have a shot here. We hit. These guys are too far back to attack. I like that. Wait there. That's a little scary. I can't throw. Damn it. Okay. There's a kill for the new guy. Bill doesn't have a secondary weapon. I think we just stop here. Getting a lot of stuns. Alright, that's pretty good. So we're gonna need a disarm or something here. He's definitely my least favorite dude right there. So, split his nose at least. Bonk. That's a double grip. I don't like that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait there too. Okay, he's fleeing. I'm gonna wait there. We don't have much firepower left. Okay, that got him really wavering. Anton. Okay, new dude. Not just yet. Wilfred. Raymond. We can rotate him in. Okay. And Unicorn, yeah. Probably. He still has training experience though, so we're gonna rotate you in. And whack. Whack. No. There we go. Extra XP. Raymond, go there and wait. New guy, nice. Okay, so let's check experience gains here. Volmar 213, 379. Adler, we didn't get enough XP on him. Too bad, but nice orc weapons. And that's a good place to leave it. Heck yeah. The run, man, the run. This is a blessed run so far. Knock on wood. Prepare all these tasty treats. And Volmar has leveled and he rolls a 4. Beautiful. So I think we'll need 2 more shots of resolve. It actually needs quite a bit. I think he's fine on fatigue. We'll have to go Fat Newt. I'll just take the resolve. 4. I'd love to see that. 423, okay. So just a quick check. He's got 4 more levels. So he'll be at 35 defense. Phenomenal. And we forge him. Man, the only thing, yeah, we gotta forge him. Okay, we have enough nimble bros. Adler Cleaver has leveled. Take the hit points. Yikes. Needs 2 more 4s in resolve. Yeah, it's got a lot of hit points. Probably good on hit points. I don't know. Oh, we're not forging him though. Okay. So I think for the Cleaver Bro, we probably want Pathfinder. And maybe Quick Hands is skippable. He's only level 5. Gosh, he's got to hurry. I really want to get one of these cleavers in use. I'm just going to check my bit. I'm going to sit on the perk calculator and make sure I have this right. I don't want to screw that up. So we will choose his perk next time. Still got to figure out what we're doing with Anton. I think the best choice here is probably Killing Frenzy, Duelist, and Throwing. Yeah. Had to figure that out too. All right, big episode. Madman is down. We've got to go find the Ijarok now. And I kind of think a general plan. I don't want to get into a situation where we get screwed and like a key location is in some tiny like little, you know, ass end of the map that we forgot to uncover. So I think it's important, like I don't think we have the supplies to do this half, but I think we try to clear out all this fog. Clear out all this fog, even like little bullshit. So here, 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 here. And then we've got to start, we'll get a crisis pretty soon. I imagine somewhere in here, this giant mess is, I can't remember what it's called, but the main end-game location is probably somewhere over there. We have not found enough champions. One thing I want to do in this run, like this has been fantastic with named armors, famed armors. We got a decent cleaver. Not great, but decent and usable, and we will use it. And yeah, I want to keep it going. This might be my last Battle Brothers run, at least for a while. So I want to make the most of it. I want to be greedy. I want to get as many fames as possible, and I want to do the end game location. So we'll continue to that end next time. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one.